I do, so I bring my tapes down here so I can fucking hear the music. Sorry, I don't do anything with it. There's no statement there. I like the tune. They got a good stereo. Cool? I got a shitty stereo. I brought my tapes down here. I brought my Dylan tapes down here. You know he sings. Yeah, I mean, for years I thought, what's the fucking deal? G, C, G, C. I could do that. He's a genius. He's a, oh no, he's got lyrics. Oh, cool. Opened up this whole fucking world, you know? I mean, I recommend getting a stereo you can hear Dylan's lyrics. First of all, folks, how do I am for Hank? Guy you saw up earlier. Hank. Hank. And thank you all for coming out, too. I know how hard it is to get off the couch these days, you know. It is. And particularly, I forgot all about fucking Texas in June, too. This ain't even it yet, is it? I'm going to look like this about 5 minutes. I'm going to be fucking wet, you know. And, people want July, you're walking around with snorkels, you know. Are you qualified to go get the paper? I'm going to try it anyway. Fuck it. Lifeguard! Human. Humidity would be the illustration. But I thank you for coming out. I do know, you know, it's just, we live in the world, it's just off, you know, parallel lines are now colliding in our planet. And you watch the news, you know, it's frightening. You get the impression you just walk out your door, you're immediately going to be raped by some crack-addicted, AIDS-infected pit bull or something, you know? Horrible CNN story, you know? Honey, I'm going to check the mail. What do you say we stay inside tonight, baby? Let the Domino's guy deal with that shit out there. Yeah, Domino's, could you send another car over, please? I know that's your third one. That last guy almost made it. I can almost reach the pizza box with the broom handle. How come those pit bulls are eating your driver, but they're not touching that fucking pizza? Pretty soon we're all going to be locked inside our homes, no one on the streets but Domino's guys and armored Chevettes with turrets launching pizzas through the mail slots of our front doors. Here comes lunch, kids. Do it! America, you are free to do what we tell you. Isn't it frightening? You ever just watch what's coming up on CNN? Just watch what's coming up. They'll scare the shit out of you. This hour, war, death, famine, AIDS, homeless, recession, depression, drought, flood, earthquake, pit bull. And the Hollywood Minute. Hollywood's still working. They're still pumping out that celluloid magic. Hollywood, that's where I live. It's a nightmare. But I gotta say, I can't have 2 sour grapes because I finally got my show. My show's gonna be on NBC next year. It's a weekly show that I'm going to host, and it's entitled Let's Hunt and Kill Billy Ray Cyrus. That was spring of 94. Yeah. I think it's pretty self-explanatory what happens. Every week I let the hounds of hell loose and we chase that cracker asshole all over the fucking globe. So I catch that little faggoty ponytail of his, pull him to the ground. Alright folks, see you next year for Let's Hunt and Kill Michael Bolton. Good night, you've been beautiful. Every year we'll hunt and kill a different, you know, egregious fucking twit. And, it's all part of my plan to bring the Earth one step closer to Eden. And I think that as we get rid of these fucking idiots, one by one, the world will just lighten up. You know what I mean? Clouds will fucking part, the sun will beam down, and birds will start chirping. It's a theory, and I know it sounds, but we have to try it out. So I'm doing that next year. In the meantime, I've been doing a one-man show, like many comedians these days. Comedians are doing one-man shows a lot, and I'm no exception. I've been doing a one-man show at the Improv in Stokey, West Virginia, and off Broadway. And I've been doing a one-man show based on my life growing up in a happy and healthy, loving family. And the show is entitled, Let's Spend Half a Minute with Bill. And, well, hell, I can do the whole show for you right now, since it's only half a minute. It's about growing up in a happy, healthy, and loving family. Here's how it goes. Thank you. Mama never beat me, and Daddy never fucked me. Good night.
T-shirts are on sale in the lobby.
There's an audience for it in this, you know, self-help country that we live in, but it's fun doing the show in West Virginia too, because I got all these people come up to me after the show and tell me, "Yeah, it's real good, you're good, I like your show. One thing though, that thing about your dad never fucking you, that's a joke, right?" Sure, the artist might use, poetic license to every day my dad fun. Good. Daddies are poor. So that's just what's been happening. And I just got back in the country. I was in Australia. Very interesting place. Very interesting. Australia. I don't know if you've ever been there. Anybody ever been there? Been there? Fascinating. As big as the United States is geographically. Picture that. As big as the U.S. geographically. With as few people as are in this room right now. Is that fucking weird? There are literally no worries made. No worries, mate. It's a really interesting place. I was over there for Easter, found out they celebrate Easter the same way we do, commemorating the death and resurrection of Jesus by telling our children a giant bunny rabbit left chocolate eggs in the night. I wonder why we're fucked up as a race. Anyone want to venture a guess here? I read through the Bible, can't find the words bunny or chocolate in the whole fucking book. Why those two things? Why? Why not a goldfish left a Lincoln log in a fucking fireplace? What do you... You're making shit up. Where do you get this shit? Bunny, egg, chocolate, what the fuck? You got other books of the Bible my Bible doesn't have or something? Are y'all Gideons? Who the fuck are the Gideons? Anyone here ever met a Gideon? No! Yeah, every fucking hotel room. This Bible was placed here by a Gideon. When? I've been here all fucking day. Saw the housekeeper come and go, saw the minibar guy come and go. Not a Gideon to be fucking seen. Sneaking around, leaving Bibles. I'm gonna capture me a Gideon one day. I'm gonna call down to the front desk. Yeah, I don't seem to have a Bible up here. Capture him and I'm going to tour the world with him like King Kong. Who wants to see the Gideon? Watch out, he'll throw a Bible 50 yards. And I saw chocolate eggs dancing in my fucking head.
Another devil? Yeah, why not?
Never met a Gideon. Fine people, I'm sure. So, I was over there, and I missed the big ending of the Waco thing, because I was in Australia, which I'm really bummed about, because I thought the Waco thing was the most fascinating story of the year, far and none, you know. I really did. A lot of people were upset with the guy, because he called himself Jesus, you know, but come on, man. The guy's real name was Vernon. Let him be Jesus for a couple of months. It's a to you. You know what I mean? Fuck it. Who's gonna follow a Messiah named Vernon? You gotta be Jesus. That's part of the Messiah deal. Vernon said that. What? Fuck Vernon. Vernon. Damn. We're sitting in the shade till a guy named Jesus walks by. You know? So, Vernon, whatever, rock. People have said I remind him of Koresh a lot, and I am kind of, I'm like Koresh without the guns or pussy. Just an annoying guy, you know? He plays a mediocre act, but you know. But it's weird. You know what's weird is that all these people always snap and think they're Jesus. You know what I mean? Isn't that weird? How come no one ever snaps and thinks they're Buddha? You know what I mean? Particularly in America, you know? Where more people resemble Buddha than Jesus. I'm Buddha. You're Bubba. I'm Buddha now. All I gotta do is change 2 letters on my belt. Bubba Buddha. Vernon's a false prophet. Bubba Buddha. You know, the whole thing was just chaos, and the whole message we got from the media, and what they want to make sure you know, is that state power will win no matter what. You know what I mean? We'll burn your ass to the fucking ground. Got it? Got it. Oh no, we heard that the children were being abused. Really? Why don't you? I don't see any Bradley fucking tanks circling Catholic churches right now. For me, child abuse is your concern. It's over there for a little while. That's the big thing. Child abuse. No matter what the fucking news story is now. Could be the weather. Yeah, we got a cold front coming in, so dress warm. Back to you, Buffy. Tom, that was great weather. Is there any child abuse in that weather front? There could be some cold little fingers. We'll be right back. When the child abuse comes, we'll bring it to you live. So that's what we're faced with today. Is just people, you know, no one's, you know, just points out, you know, this. Everyone's. I was over there in Australia. Everyone's like, what's it like in Waco, Texas, and Koresh? Isn't it bizarre? A madman with machine guns, with a messianic complex, who plays guitar and fucks every woman that walks. I'm like, yeah. It's all my friends in Austin. What the fuck? Wait till they get a hold of Wolf Zindeck. Jesus! Oh boy, they're gonna be popping that. Every one of my friends in Austin, though, has a messianic complex, plays guitar, and fucks every woman that wants. I don't know whether they call themselves Jesus, but, I don't know. Christianity's the weird one, though, you know. Christianity's such an odd religion, you know. I was raised that way, you know, and you just suffer from it. You know, the whole image is that, you know, eternal suffering awaits anyone who questions God's infinite love. That's the message, isn't it, that we're brought with? Believe or die. Thank you for giving, Lord, for all those options. It's a weird belief, man. People, a lot of Christians wear crosses around their necks. You think when Jesus comes back, he's going to want to see a fucking cross? Ow! That may be why he hasn't shown up yet. Man, they're still wearing crosses, Dad. Fuck it, I'm not going. No, they totally missed the point. Look at them. I'll go back as a bunny, but... Aren't you Jesus? No? Well, bunny, shut up. Ooh. Here's an egg. I'll be back later when y'all get over this fucking cross thing. Let it rest! You know what I mean? It's kind of like going up to Jackie Onassis with a rifle pendant on, you know? Speak of John, Jackie. We love him. Trying to keep that baby. Back into the look. Back into the look. Do that every night. Austin, right? But it's really weird. You know that action you see Kennedy's head do in that Zapruder film? That action was caused by a bullet coming from up there. Yeah. I know it looks to the layman, or one who might dabble in physics. This action here was caused by a bullet coming from, well, here. Did y'all see that? Try that again just to check the, you want to check our proof. Once again, the right front or
grassy knoll area.
I believe I've heard it referred to. I'll have to check some text. But no. Bullet came from up here. See, what happened was Oswald's gun echoed through the buildings at Dealey Plaza. The echo went by the motorcade on the left. And that's why Kennedy's head went over, because he went, what was that? And yeah, so we figured it out.
Go back to bed, America. Your government has figured it out. Go back to bed. It was an echo caused by Oswald's gun. Go back to bed, America. Your government is in control again. Go back to bed. Here's American Gladiators. Watch this, you fucking morons. Go back to bed. Your government is in control. Here's studs. Go back to bed, America. You're a bunch of fucking idiots. Go back to bed. Here's cops. Get the message? We'll bust your own fucking door down and bust you on TV. Go back to bed. State power always wins. Go back to bed. You are free to do what we tell you. You are free to do as you're told.
Honey, I saw on the news there was a special where they said that Kennedy's head snapped back to the left because he was saying, what was that, to an echo caused by the gun over to Oswald, because there, honey, the stud's on. Did we tape it? Is it on yet? I don't want to miss one moment of that leering fucking vermin. I don't know, the Kennedy thing, it's fascinating to me, a Kennedy thing, I keep talking about it, because to me, just as a murder mystery, it's interesting. You know what I mean? You read murder mysteries, don't you? Well, this is a great one. Fuck it, put it on Murder, She Wrote, and have that old lady solve it. I don't care how you fucking do it. Let's solve it and move on. To me, it's just, it's a great example, it's a great archetype example of how the totalitarian government that rules our planet via the airwaves can partition off information in such a way that we, the masses, are forced to base all of our conclusions on erroneous... wrong meeting, sorry. It's the speech for the meeting at the dock tomorrow, sorry. I was just in Dealey Plaza, though. How you like that, huh? Australia? Dallas. Who's this travel agent? I was in Dallas. You can actually go to the 6th floor of the School Book Depository. It's a museum called the Assassination Museum. Named, I believe, the Assassination Museum after the assassination. I'm not sure the exact chronology. But it's interesting. They have the windows set up to look exactly like it did on that day. And it's really accurate, because Oswald's not in it. So, I don't know who did their research, but wow. It's true, it's called a sniper's nest. It's glassed in and you can't get to the window itself. And the reason they did that, they didn't want thousands of American tourists getting to that window each year going, no fucking way! I can't even see the road! My God, they're lying to us. It's a giant totalitarian government that rules the planet via the airways, partitioning off information in such a way that there's no way, man, not unless Oswald was hanging by his toes, upside down from the ledge. Surely someone would have seen that, right? Either that or some pigeons grabbed onto him and flew him over the motorcade. There was rumors of anti-Castro pigeons seen drinking in bars the week before the assassination. Someone overheard them saying, "Coo, coo." your fucking we hate puns high horse. Best pun you will ever hear. Anti-Castro pigeons flying Oswald over the motorcade saying coup. Fuck! It's gonna be in Highlights magazine next week. Read it to your kids in the dentist office. Here's a little pun, Tommy. Take the one about coup again. He does that pun every time I see him. I just think it's interesting. I think it's interesting people's attitudes about Kennedy assassination. You know, people come up to me all the time, Bill, it was a long time ago. Did you just forget it? Just let it go. It was a long time ago. Jesus, forget it. I'm like, all right, then don't bring up Jesus to me. You know, as long as we're talking shelf life. Bill, you know, Jesus died for you. Yeah, it was a long time ago. Let it go. Forget about it. How about this? Get Pilate to release the fucking files. You're washing your hands and release the files, Pilate. Who else was on that grassy Golgotha that day? Oh yeah, the 3 Roman peasants with the $100 sandals. Yeah, right. E. Howardus Huntus. So I was there in Australia, and I had to, boy, poor America is going through so many giant moral dilemmas. One of them was gays in the military. Big issue, gays in the military. Gays want to be in the military. What do y'all think about that? Yeah. Here's what I think. I'll go ahead and tell you what I think. Anyone dumb enough to want to be in the military should be allowed in. That's the only requirement. How many push-ups or sit-ups you can do. You want to be in? There's a helmet. Go dig a foxhole. We'll tell you when we need you. I love watching these congressional whatever, these meetings going on, and these military guys with their very serious, you know, the esprit de corps of the military, and we're a fine moral. You're a murderer. Shut the fuck up. You're hired killers. Okay? Go under the fucking rock till we lift it and sick you on some little brown nation. Until then, shut the fuck up. Okay? Till we tell you to go napalm a village of children and fucking women. Until then, Mr. Moral fucking Organization, shut the fuck up. You're there, you take orders, you fuck! Sorry, somehow we've gotten out of, perspective here, how the government works. I know it's from watching that fucking show, Cops, too. It scares the shit out of everyone. But it's fascinating. I watch it every night. Oh my God. They really busted these people? The most horrible, queasy feeling. Why don't you just have a show called Stormtrooper? Have one called IRS. Have a different fucking guest each week. This week it's Red Fox on IRS Bust. Who that at my door? What you want? The rings on your fucking finger. Next week it's Willie Nelson. Watch them meet the IRS. What is the fascination about watching, this arm of terrorism fucking go with impunity through our fucking lives? I think this is a good thing. That's great. You are free to do what we tell you. Hear that, Mike? We're free. That's what everyone asks me in Australia, too. Because everyone, first of all, I'm from Texas, so everyone in Australia, first of all, thinks you're a goofball, right? Because of that fucking image Texas has, because of the national media. No matter what happens, when the national media cuts to Houston or Texas, no matter what happens, no matter what the story's about, what's the first thing you see when they cut to Texas? Exactly, that fucking two-step band. No matter what the story's about, either. The first man launched to Mars is about to take off from NASA. Let's go to Houston right now. this some intergalactic fucking hayride? I've lived here my whole life. I've never seen this fucking band. Who are these people? When I was 13, I was in a punk band. It was in a barn, but still. UFOs have landed in San Antonio. Let's cook down there now. Swing your alien round and round. Bunch of goofballs we are. Embarrassing. And part two is, from America, they're like, are you proud to be an American? They kept asking me that. It's a really weird question. Well, proud to be an American? I said no. I had nothing to fucking do with it. You know what I mean? What did I have to do? My parents fucked here. Big deal. What's left for me to take credit with? They should put that on our flag. Not stars and stripes. Pictures of our parents fucking. Maybe this bun rally mentality won't fucking have a foothold. Gather people around that flag and see your dad hunched over your mom's big 4x4 butt. Yeah, I'm proud to be from there. That's where my pride comes from right there. When I was saying this on stage in Australia, this American tourist woman comes up, aren't you proud to be American? I said, what? What America? What? There's no such place. It's a fucking round world, man. Well, aren't you proud of America? And I go, like what? Of what? What would I be fucking proud of? Well, like the Grand Canyon. What the fuck are you? Was that you? I stopped digging that. I can't take credit for the Grand Canyon. My schedule will prove I had little to do with the Grand Canyon. But you know what I mean, man. I mean, I'm not you know what I mean? It's just nothing to be proud of. It's life. I was real embarrassed a few years ago with that flag burning fiasco in the country, and I was so embarrassed, man, watching the news and watching these idiots on the news. Hey, buddy, my daddy died for that flag. Bummer, I bought mine. You know, they sell them at Kmart for $3. No violence, isn't that just Hey, buddy, my daddy died in the Korean War for that flag. What a coincidence. My flag was made in Korea. It's a small world after all. It's a small world after. No one ever died for a flag, okay? Ever. You may have died for what the flag represented. Okay, which is the freedom to burn the flag. It's called a paradox. Philosophers can live with it. I believe we can too. I believe it's time to evolve. I really do. Ready? Go. Okay, I'll go first. Am I saying you should burn a flag? I didn't say you should burn a flag. Did anyone hear me say you should burn a flag? No, I didn't say that, because I didn't say it. Are you saying you think people should be able to burn flags? Yeah. So here's what I actually think, because in the true definition of freedom, here's what I think we should do. Make everybody happy. You ready? For those people who think flags should be able to be burned, make it legal. For those people who think it should not be, it's not, it never was, don't worry, we're cracking down. There. So that way, life would exist exactly as it does now, only without the onus of guilt, shame, or legality. And freedom, in its true definition, will be experienced. Onward we shall evolve until the fucking clouds separate, sun beams down. Oh, you mean freedom? You mean really freedom? Ooh. That's novel. You know what I mean? Another big issue that happened over there, at least in England, it was huge. I don't know if it was here because I wasn't here. Was women priests. What do y'all think of that? Women priests. I say, why not? You know, why not? Now we'll have priests of both sexes I don't listen to. Who gives a fuck? How about that for an answer? Have one with 3 balls and 8 titties. I could give a flying fuck. How about that? Have one with gills and a trunk. Have a hermaphrodite one. I don't give a shit. Well, I appreciate your quaint cults, traditions, superstitions, and customs. I, on the other hand, am an evolved being who deals solely with the source of light that exists in all of our minds. No middleman required. Living God. See, I differ on so many other kids in the country, you know. I really do, you know, and there's just so many weird things go on simultaneously, you know. For instance, I flew in yesterday, right? Now, here's the deal. They don't allow smoking on airplanes anymore, correct? But they allow children. A little fairness with these fucking rules, maybe? Some mother on the plane, well, smoking bothers me. Well, guess what? Come over here and let's chat about Junior for a couple of minutes. You know what I mean? I don't feel like I should be, you know, have to put up with kids on the fucking plane. They're your kids, you love them, great, keep them near you, okay? You love them so much, hug them tight. I hate these people think that you want their fucking kids in your life, you know? Go over and bother a stranger, baby. The man over there drawing on the milk carton, Mama? Yeah, that guy. But get this is true now. Get this. I fly in and I look out, every seat next to me empty. Cool, I'm going to sleep. All right, I'm exhausted. All the armrests go up, I lay down. Finally, I get some sleep, right? And I feel this tapping on my head. And I look up, and there's this little kid. Loose! Someone said it loose! And out of all the things on an airplane that might attract the attention of a little toddling fucking 2-year-old, the top of my head beat out all the competition. Fuck Barney the dinosaur. Put the top of my head on TV. Millions. Little kids will surround the TV, their little saucer eyes unblinking, and all of them just tapping the fucking screen. I don't know what it is about the top of my head. You know, he's just tapping me repeatedly. I look across the aisle at Mom, she's grinning like an idiot, you know. Guy next to the mom, they're so cute when they're that small. Isn't that amazing? Let your little kid run loose on a plane. Then the kid ran over to the emergency exit and he started flipping that handle to the door. The guy next to the mom started to get up. And I went, wait a minute. We're about to learn an important lesson. Well, you're right. The smaller he gets, the cuter he is. Kids, they're small. That's enough for me. Stewardess, since we got a breeze in here, can we smoke now? Yeah, but it's fairly well circulated at this point. Semi-true story, by the way. That story is semi-true. Well, there are such things as airplanes. I made the rest up because I used to want to be a comic of truth and come out and just be able to say, hey, you know what? There's such things as planes. They got that reaction right there. Gotta add some shit later to that. Kid, go into his own demise. That's a good one. Pickles, my funny bone. I'm alone in the world, and I know you probably find that hard to believe. Chicks will be clamoring over each other to hang with Mr. Sunshine. Where's that guy that hates everything I believe in? You're thinking of me, baby. But I realize I'm like a 31-year-old curmudgeon, you know what I mean? I'm like an 80-year-old guy inside of a 31-year-old body, you know? I actually went to a dance club a couple of weeks ago, and I do that about once a year just to confirm the other 264 days I spend in my own fucking apartment going, Jesus, they're idiots! And it gives me that fuel. Brief perusal. And no, this woman asked me to dance, right? And I thought that was so funny. Women have this weird, like, myth that you can tell the way a guy is in bed by how he is on the dance floor. I say, what does it matter? You know what I mean? If a guy's out on a dance floor really getting into it and enjoying himself, what does it matter how he is in bed? He's gay! Yeah, so you see, that's the real problem. What is dancing anyway but expressing your inner emotions via movement, right?
What?
I'm dancing right fucking now. I'm cutting her red. I'm tired. Sit down. That was a hell of a move I just made there. I milked all my emotions in that little position. It's hard to have a relationship in this business. You're always traveling, keeping weird hours, you know. It's going to take a very special woman, you know. Or a bunch of average ones. My point of this, ultimately, is that... So, are there any questions? I quit smoking. Thanks for bringing it up. I'd forgotten for about 5 seconds. I'm all nervous again. This little 5-second thing. Hey, I know one thing about smoking! Oh shit, I just thought about it. It's very hard to quit, man. It's very, very hard, you know. They all look great to me. I'm far from reformed. If you got them, fucking smoking. If you're smoking, I'm blowing them right up my fucking left eye. Nose, mouth to nose resuscitation. That's what I need. Nicotine to no nicotine resuscitation. Just take a big puff, grip both my nostrils with your lips, and go. They look good to me. I see everyone blowing out there. They look like fireflies. They look great, too. Every one of them looks like it was made by God, rolled by Jesus, and moistened shut with Claudia Schiffer's pussy right now. God, that looks tasty. One of my fantasies. Cheap little fantasies. So, oh, by the way, if anyone here is in advertising or marketing, kill yourself. No joke there, really, seriously, kill yourself. Okay, back to the show. Now, anything there's a joke coming, there's no fucking joke. Kill yourself. You can suck a tailpipe, hang yourself, borrow a pistol from a Branch Davidian friend. I don't care how you do it. Rid the earth of your evil fucking presence. Okay, thanks. sad thing is, I know what all the marketing people are thinking right now. They're thinking, gee, Bill's going for that anti-marketing market. That's a huge market. That's real smart. It's a great market. Have you seen our research? Huge. Huge anti-marketing sentiment out there. That's great. Bill's tapping into that. That's a great market. See, it blows my mind. No one figured out these people are fucking you yet. You know what I mean? First of all, what's marketing used for more so than like television? Television shows. It's all done by demographics and marketing. Shows are created, not even around real people, around real events, around real emotions, but around numbers and marketing and populace. And 9 out of 10 of those fucking shows fail. And yet, people continue to put their stock in fucking marketing. You know? If Kentucky Fried Chicken poisoned 9 out of 10 people, they'd change their fucking formula. That's what you're seeing on The Tonight Show right now. You watch The Tonight Show with Jay Leno? Is it enjoyable at all to anybody, or is it the most frightening, pathetic, sad? That's the amazing thing about the time we live in now. You can not only watch a guy who's made a Faustian bargain, but with the technology of the day, you can see the instant comeuppance. Every single night. Because he's playing to the demographic, not the fucking people, you know? An imagined mainstream America that doesn't even fucking exist anymore. And if they do, fuck them. That's their kind of entertainment, they're fucking morons. Fuck them. Write your letters, write your priest, write your congressman. Who gives a fuck? I'm offended by your language. Fuck you. Good. I'm offended by the fat that dangles under your fucking arm. Who do I write? Huh? People else? Where do I send my letter? Life is offensive, you fucking morons. Did it ever occur to you you're born and then you fucking die? I find that offensive. Tired of this politically correct bullshit. I think we should hunt and kill politically correct people. I think we should eat them. They gotta have good flesh. They have to. They don't drink, they don't smoke, they jog. That's good eating. I think we can live off politically correct people. Gotta be high in protein, those people. Good eating. I'm offended. I get that all the time. You wouldn't believe it. Every fucking show, someone has to come out. They always stay through the whole show, too. You know, they can't. I was so shocked my legs quit working. I stood there, unbelievable, watching it. Oh, stream of profanity. Oh. The word fuck, that's you. Tell you what, if the word fuck bothers you, I can only imagine how much fucking must bother you. It's a word. We're all still here, the Earth's still on its axis. Calm the fuck down, right? I'm offended. So I don't know what I'm talking about. It's just so frustrating, you know? Abortion. This is the issue that's going to divide this country in half. I've never seen anything like this in my life. Civil war. It is. Even amongst my friends, who are all highly intelligent people, completely divided on the abortion issue. For instance, some of my friends think these pro-life people are annoying idiots. Other of my friends think these pro-life people are evil fuck. How are we going to come to a consensus? You want to hear the arguments around my house. They're annoying, they're idiots, they're evil, they're fucks. Brothers, sisters, come together. As I beseech you, can't we once just join as one and think of them as evil, annoying idiot fucks? But that's me, the diplomat, Libra Rising. I don't mean to be facetious or about the issue of life and birth and death, okay? Well, I mean, come on. First of all, these people say there's sanctity of life, right? We believe in the sanctity of life. Well, if that's true, Instead of blocking med clinics, why don't you block fucking cemeteries and let's see how serious you are. Lock arms at a fucking cemetery and funeral processions coming through. She's not coming through! She was 93, she was hit by a bus! There's options!
Cool.
You know, and I'm so sorry that people walking around on eggshells on the idea of abortion too. That bugs me too, because it doesn't allow for the spectrum of debate to broaden it. You know, provide like different points of view. Even pro-choice people are like, we're not pro-abortion, we're pro-choice. We're not pro-abortion, we're pro-choice. We just don't believe the government has the right to tell us what we can or cannot do with our own bodies. We're not pro-abortion, we're pro-choice. Hey, don't walk on eggshells for my sake. Fucking say it. People suck. There's too many of them. And they're easier to kill when they're fetuses than when they're grown. Say it! I may throw my political hat in the ring. You know which party I'm with. The party of just fucking me. I'm so tired of this backslapping aren't people neat fucking movement going on. Shut up! Aren't people the keenest things on the planet? Fuck that! You're a virus with shoes. Shut up! Now I'll tell you something else. Let's save the planet, people. Save the planet. Save the planet. We gotta save it. You wanna save the planet? Kill yourself. Otherwise, you're just yelling into the fucking wind. Oh, this is mean. Where did all this come from? Doing radio at 6 in the fucking morning. The last time I do morning radio ever again. These morning DJs, it's fucking pathetic. Aging, satyr wannabes, right? They're like 107 combined age, you know? They're in walkers, leering audibly over the radio. So, Bill, you've been in Australia. You've been polishing your act. What's he been polishing? We'll be right back. I woke up for this. But we've got to come to some new ideas about life, okay? I'm not being facetious about abortion. It might be a real issue, it might not. It doesn't really matter to me, because what matters is, if you really believe in sanctity of life, then you believe it for people of all ages. That's what I hate about this fucking child worship syndrome going on around. Save the children. Think of the children. God, how many children were in the wake of the children? Hey, what does that mean? They reach a certain age, they're off your fucking love list? Fuck your children. If that's the way you're feeling, fuck you with them. You either love people in general from all ages, or you shut the fuck up. What philosophy is this, man? I don't know. I'm chasing this philosophy like a hound. I don't know where it's going. Trying to tree it, you know. But we've got to come to some new ideas. We have to keep growing. For one thing, this idea that childbirth is a miracle. Now, I don't know who started this vicious fucking rumor. They owe the world an apology. Childbirth is a miracle. It's such a miracle. No, it's not. No more miracle than eating food and having a turd fall out of your ass. It's a chemical reaction. That's all it is. Okay? It's not a miracle. For every 9 months, any yin-yang in the world can drop a litter of these mewling fucking cabbages on the planet. And in case you have not checked the single mom statistics lately, the miracle is spreading like wildfire. Trailer parks all over America, filling up with little miracles. Like frogs laying eggs. Licking out my little miracle. Filling up my trailer like a sardine can. You know what would be a real miracle if I could remember your daddy's name? I guess someone has to call you Trucker Jr. That's all I remember about your daddy. It's this fussy little potbelly riding on top of me, shooting his caffeine-ridden semen into my belly. So introduce my little waterhead miracle baby child. There's your brother, Pizza Boy Delivery Junior. There's your other brother, Will Work for Food Junior. Hallelujah. Think of all those unwanted, illiterate miracles brought to the planet Earth. Bring them on. Keep them coming. Dan Quayle needs their support in 94. Isn't that the truth? Unwanted kids make great fucking fundamentalists. That's why they want you to keep pumping them out. Can't support them, can't feed them, can't raise them, don't even love them. Punk. Bring them on. Why don't you just get the fucking cop's camera to shine up your fucking pussy and film the little criminal coming out? This is crime prevention. Here comes another illiterate, unwanted child. Cuff him, Brano. Can you calm down on your rutting just for a couple of seconds until we figure out this food-air deal? Let's get a grip on the food-air deal. The Americans don't even realize that. We do look like booty. You go to other countries, they're fucking starving. We're so arrogant. We have a comic named Gallagher who destroys food with a fucking hammer. And all these fat Americans on the front row. That melon could have fed a family of 5 in Guatemala. Weren't we the rich ones? Like, you know, fairness, maybe. But the idea of childbirth is a miracle bullshit. I'll tell you something else. I'll go you one first. Not only is childbirth not a miracle, you ready for this? Childbirth isn't natural. I'll let that sink in. It's not natural. I know you think it's natural, but it's not. We're not meant to have children. We're not even meant to be in bodies. We're supposed to be in a fucking garden right now, leaning against a tree, naming animals. Or this miscreation of a fucking nightmare happening. You know? It's not natural to have a child. It's not. No guy in this room wants a child. Any guy in this room who says or thinks he wants a child is no longer a man, but a pussy-whipped freak of nature who should be out buying Michael Bolton albums, renting Alan Alda films, and reading leather-bound editions of Donahue transcripts. Because you're no longer a man, you're off the guy club list. Guys don't want children. Because guys are children, and we don't want the fucking competition. You mean there'll be something in the house cuter than me? This cannot do. This will not do. This must be stopped. Women! Women! You have this unholy need, this emptiness. I need something to love. Love me, you bitch! I'm right here! What have you been lying to me? Fuck! I promise never to mature. You're acting childish. Perfect! I will be your child man. Now here comes the kicker. Not only is childbirth not a miracle, not only is childbirth not natural, but there's the one who brings them in and grows. This is what's kept me at a state of anonymity across the country for 12 years. If you have children, I'm sorry to tell you this. Your children are not special. Oh, I know you think your children are special. I'm aware of your feelings. You have to think your children are special. That's one of the hallucinations. One of the illusions. One of the fantasies you have to have when having a child. Otherwise, we would be like sane and normal animals, and we would eat our fucking young. Because that's natural. Every species eats their fucking young. That's natural. Congratulations, Mr. and Miss Jones. It's a canned ham. Honey, it was worth the wait.
Thank you.
Now I know why they call it a little oven. Oh, I know you think your children are smart. Do you know that every time a guy comes, he comes 200 million sperm? Did you know? 200 million sperm. And you mean to tell me you think your child is special? Because 1 out of 200 million sperm connected? Gee, what are the fucking odds? 200, you know what that means? I have wiped entire civilizations off of my chest. With a gray gym sock. That is special. Entire nations have flaked and crusted in the hair around my navel. That is special. You think about that, you 2 egg-carrying beings out there, but that holier than thou, we have the gift of life. Attitude. I tossed universes in my underpants while napping. Wasn't even thinking about it. Boom! A Milky Way shoots into my jockey shorts. Oh, what's for fucking breakfast? It'll be great. I hope you enjoy it. Thank you very much.